introduction. Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. There is the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he gets. Why, I once saw him bet $10,000 on a cockroach. And another time he was sick. And he wouldn't take penicillin on account he bet 10 C's and his temperature would go up to 104.
Did he?
Did it? He's so lucky it went up to 106. Good old Sky.
Maybe you could borrow the 1,000 from Sky.
Nah, not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
Sure, I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can think of a bet that I cannot lose. He likes crazy bets like which lump of sugar a fly will land on, or how far can you kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake! Look, run over to Minnie's restaurant and ask Minnie how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know for?
Just find out. Now beat it, here comes Adelaide. If she finds out I'm running the crap game, she will never set foot on me again.
Hey, you go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide! We gotta get back to the hot dog.
You still rehearsing?
That slave driver, Frankie, he has been on us all day. Finally, I says, look, Frankie, I'm starved. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat. You just want to sneak out and leave that cheap bum naked to what?
And what did you say to him?
I told him. I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Well, don't get yourself upset. How's your cold?
Oh, it's much better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
It's a belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly, so put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Now, about your present. I was going to get you a diamond wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the side.
Oh, Nathan, you should have.
It's all right, I didn't. Sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. Makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more meat than a pig.
Nathan, I can do without anything, just so long as you don't start running that crack game again.
The crab game? What's an absurd thought?
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Huh?
Yesterday, Mindy sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Hey, who's yet? Not yet, Harry. I'll let you know. Okay, straight.
What is that about?
His wife's having a baby.
What's he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. I'm expecting this fella, and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy. Fellas, why don't you help an old lady across the street to the drugstore? You see, you've got a cold, and it's across the street, and there's a lot of open manholes around.
Oh, Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Come on.
Hey, Masterson! How are you, Sky?
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How you doing? You're looking great!
I feel great. Spent the last 2 wonderful weeks in West Nevada. Beautiful city, healthful climate, beautiful scenery, and I beat him for 50 G's in blackjack.
50 G's? You'll be in town long?
No, I will not be in town long. Tomorrow I fly to Havana.
There.
Lot of action down there. You want to come with me?
Nah, I got a lot of things to do. Meanwhile, how about dropping over to Minnie's for a piece of cheesecake? I hear they sell a lot of cheesecake.
I am not hungry. Tell me, how is Miss Adelaide?
Fine, still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you will be getting married.
Y'all gotta go sometime.
Not guys like you and I, Nathan. We must resist. We must always remember that no matter how pleasant the company of a doll is, she always takes second place for aces back to back.
Yeah. Say, you hungry yet? We can drop over to Minnie's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something.
No, thank you. I will go get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the best cheesecake in the country.
I suppose I am partial to Mindy's cheesecake, yes.
And yet there are those who prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, what do you think Mindy sells more of? The cheesecake or the strudel?
Nathan, offhand, I have never given it much thought. But if I know most people, and I do know most people, I would say they prefer Mindy's cheesecake to Mindy's strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
For how much?
Huh. Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, for old time's sake, I thought I'd give you a little action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story. When I was a young man just starting out into the world, my father gave me some very valuable advice. My father said to me, and he says it just like this, he says, "Son, I am sorry I cannot bankroll you for the amount in which you need. It is a matter of not having enough potatoes. But let me state you to some very valuable advice. When you start your way out into the world, you will come across a man who will show you a deck of sealed cards. He will bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump out of that sealed deck of cards and squirt cider in your ear. Now, son, do not take that bet. For as sure as I am standing here, you will end up with an ear full of cider." Now, Nathan, I do not pretend to know that you have been clocking in these cheesecakes.
You don't think that I would?
But if you do wish to make a bet, I will offer you a different wager. That same $1,000, if you can tell me what color necktie you put on this morning. What color necktie? Oh. Oh.
No bet.
No.
Blue! What a crazy color. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother.
Hiya, Sky.
How you doing, fellas?
Not bad.
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says to make sure you pick her up after the show at the Hot Box tonight, and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. Nathan, that is husband talk if I ever heard it. Now, you are trapped, and in Miss Adelaide, you have the type of doll who is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload her. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll. I mean, if a guy does not have a doll, who will holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
I am not putting the rap on dolls. I just believe that when you want one, you should have one, and they are very easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Given age for weight, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got one? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
You see, I like to travel light. But if I wanted a doll, there is a large assortment available.
Not high-class dolls.
Any doll you name, my Nathan.